There it is, maybe the most famous building in all of Texas. It's the Alamo, of course, here in San Antonio. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine is out there with Baller, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. DeJounte Murray is out there with White, and it's DeRozan in at the 3.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Murray against Gibson. Outside, White. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Aldridge. Out to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Carter. And that one, good. Here's Gibson. Against Miami, he was really on his game. This one for 3. Murray with the defensive effort. Inside. Aldridge misses. And now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I could see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
That's good from Carter.
But with Carter Jr.'s unique combination of size, length, and skill, I think he'll be a big part of the next wave of elite bigs.
Carter hits them both. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Murray surveying the D. The pass to Gay. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Markkanen. He can't get it to go. Nice D from DeRozan. Outside, White. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by White.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
Now here's Gibson. Carter up top. Back to Gibson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
Here's DeRozan. 29 points for him last game against New Orleans. Murray outside. Shoots the 3. Carter pulls it in. Gibson with it. Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots. Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Gay. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And Gay is very confident from the mid-range. When he has his feet under him, he's extremely reliable from there.
For 3, Gibson. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
On the wing, DeRozan. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, you know, the playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. Do you think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number one is health. I mean, outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning. That's good from Gibson. And both free throws good from Gibson.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Gibson against Murray. It's Aldridge, high post. Outside, White. Tries yet again. And it's Aldridge missing.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Finney-Smith passes to Gibson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Shots good by Gibson.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the paint, got a piece of it. Here's Carter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They trail by 9 points. Gay finds Aldridge. Left side, DeRozan. That one wide left.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
On its way from Gibson for 2. The step-back jumper is good. Gibson's got 15.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Murray against Gibson. Gay passes to White. On the wing, DeRozan. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
Now here's Gibson. 15 points in the game. Outside, Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Outside, Aldridge. Gay outside. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Carter.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Spurs trail by 14. Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Murray after the Bulls pick up 2. Pass to Gay. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And Markkanen throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
So it's the Spurs now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Levine dishes to Carter. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he's able to get it back. Gibson finds Levine. Here's Markkanen. Gay with the defensive effort. Spurs trail by 18. Pass to Murray. Aldridge, the pass to Murray. Rudy Gay on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gay's got his second basket.
Oh, and if you were the defense, you have to be right in the jersey of Gay. A knockdown threat on the catch and shoot.
For three, Gibson traps in the tray. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting stronger.
Murray, the pass to White. Back to Murray. Outside, White lets it go from deep. Aldridge, good.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Well, nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Bulls also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Markkanen. Porter comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Satoransky subbed in for Zach LaVine. Now, here's Satoransky. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Yep, that one goes.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Gibson. The pass to Satoransky. Over Walker. The shot by Satoransky, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 15-point game. Teardrop shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Walker. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
And so Walker nails both of them. And here is Gibson. 20 points for him. To the middle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Passes it to Johnson. Lyles passes to O'Connor. Great D that time from Gibson. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Porter. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Oh, I like watching Porter fill it up from the mid-range, demonstrating a nice touch from the in-between area of the floor.
Pass to Pirtle. Walker against Satoransky. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Satoransky looking around. He dishes it to Gibson. There's the triple. The rebound by the Spurs. Johnson outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 1:37 left to play here in the first. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. O'Connor, defended by Gibson. Outside, Walker. Pass to Pirtle. To the inside. Here's Lyles, and the lead is down inside single digits.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
For three, Gibson. They get it back. Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Here's Johnson. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And the Spurs scoring again.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Gibson kicks to Satoransky. Back to Gibson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Bulls have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Some changes for Chicago. Young comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's done in for Satoransky.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. O'Connor the pass to Lyles. Spurs working the ball around now. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Walker's got his second bucket of the night. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Porter dishes to Gibson. Shoots over Walker. Here's Portis. Outside Gibson. Shoots over Walker. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action after this word. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin of the underdog label.
I think the underdog story, started with.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
So the Bulls 5 right now, and small forward and power forward, Porter and Young. Baller is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Portis in at the center position. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Baller in that last game against the Heat was a man on a mission. He had an impressive number of points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the made shot from Gibson. And the pass to O'Connor.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Man showing some terrific range. 30 points for Baller.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
O'Connor the pass to Lyles. He kicks it to Johnson. Out to the right wing. There's Walker with the three. No good there. And the Bulls going the other way now. Gibson looking it over. Pass to Young. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Gibson. There's the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Spurs trail by 20. O'Connor the pass to Pirtle. Gibson against Walker. Shot to stop the run. Here's Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in. Pirtle's got his first 2 points.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Here's Hutchison. It's stolen by Lyles. In transition, here comes San Antonio. The kick out to Walker. Pass to O'Connor. And that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by San Antonio. Shot from 12. Dunn misses. Spurs trail by 16. Here's Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. For three, Gibson nailed from three-point land. Gibson's got 36.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Spurs have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. O'Connor the pass to Lyles. Kicks to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. And they pick up 2. Walker's got 10 points.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Gibson against Walker. There's the pass to Dunn. Gibson the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Now, here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Bobby Portis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Levine subbed in for Chris Dunn. Good on both. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to own.
Connects again.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the number 2 spot now.
And GA, every game he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's mark set back in 1963. The incredible 62 effort of Chamberlain still looms as the top spot.
Here's Gibson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Bulls shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Derek White's checked in for Lonnie Walker. That's good from Gibson. Now DeRozan. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Boy, and DeRozan is a tough assignment, able to fend off contact as well on that drive.
Gibson against Murray. Gibson passes to Markkanen. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And San Antonio has possession, trailing by 19. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. And Aldridge slams it in.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on DeRozan. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Satoransky's checked in for Chicago. Both good from the line that time.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And DeRozan kicks to Gay. The three-pointer, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Murray against Gibson. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Rebound collected by Levine. The Bulls leading by 22 to the middle. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Markkanen's got 4 points this quarter.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Shots good by Gibson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless. And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position, can switch directions on the go, is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite-level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for White. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
DeRozan surveying the D, passes to Murray. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Gibson. The Bulls leading by 22. The dish to Markkanen. Back to Gibson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the first one drops. Chicago making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And both free throws good from Gibson. Here's Murray. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. At the top of the key, Gay. That shot wide open. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, I like the bounce pass, but he's getting creative.
Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Chicago leading by 22. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Gibson against Murray. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Gay up top. Lets it fly. Chicago grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Carter missing.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Good. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gibson against Murray. Stolen by Gay. Feeds to DeRozan. And he lays it straight in. DeRozan's got 12 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gibson dishes to Porter. Back to Gibson. Beyond the arc. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Gay outside. He kicks it to White. Spurs passing it around. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Good on the bucket. 58 points for Baller.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Murray outside. Pass to Aldridge. White, wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Gay and Aldridge are up front. DeJounte Murray is out there with Derek White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. It's Gay on the wing. Over Markkanen. Gay misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The 19-foot shot, and it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray outside. Pass to Gay. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jacks up a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Murray. Now the pass to DeRozan. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Carter, the pass to Finney-Smith. Left side, Gibson shoots over DeRozan. No good from Gibson.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Murray, the pass to Gay. Down low, releases. Count it. White's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gibson finds Levine. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
A credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Here's DeRozan. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. And Gibson kicks to Levine. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gibson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Levine finds Gibson. Back to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Gibson against Walker. Gibson passes to Levine. 6 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. He can't get that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Murray outside. He feeds it to DeRozan. Basket good. DeRozan's got 16 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Finney Smith passes to Gibson. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And San Antonio shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Walker with it. 12 points for him. Baseline J on the way. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Young's shot is off. So it's the Spurs now. Gay passes to DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 18.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And Gibson kicks to Young. Gibson dishes to Young. Gibson passes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. The shot, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Outside DeRozan. Dishes it to Walker. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Gibson with it. He's picked up by Walker. For 3, Levine. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Murray against Gibson. Gay scanning the floor. Over Levine. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gay's got 10.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Gibson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gibson. So for the Bulls, Bobby Portis is checked in for Carter. Porter comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's done in for Zach LaVine.
Go get him.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Walker. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Dunn. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Passes it to Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Two shot.
He's off on the first. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Baller. And he's good on the second. Here's Dunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Porter. For three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lyles passes to O'Connor. Pirtle inside. Dunn covering. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Chicago has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Porter. Makes it off the glass. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
More than just an outside shooter. When Porter has good position inside, he'll use it.
O'Connor, defended by Portis. Dunn with some nice D. Bulls have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Hutchison's shot is off. And San Antonio shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Walker in the corner. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Porter against Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. The Bulls shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Here's Porter. And yes, it's good. Porter's got 6. And San Antonio shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Here's Walker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
And Chicago shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Portis, the pass to Hutchison. Back to Portis. Outside, Porter. Pass to Satoransky. Clock at 6. High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
O'Connor, defended by Portis. Johnson's shot is off. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Man, he's such a capable scorer in transition. I mean, once Satoransky gets a step on the D, you got to look out.
Walker in the post. Satoransky covering. Walker's shot is off. Well, Chicago has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Satoransky gets the bucket.
I like the vision from Porter. Not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Walker. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
The floater, and there's the nice layup by Dunn. Dunn's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
O'Connor the pass to Lyles. Porter against Johnson. Here's Walker. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Hutchison. Pass to Dunn. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Porter. Off with the layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Porter looking it over. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Chicago with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Dunn, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Gafford. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. The feed now to Markkanen. In transition, here come the Spurs. And here we go. Johnson gets the bucket.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
The Bulls shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Inside, Gafford. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr.
One shot.
Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The pass to Samanic. Here is Forbes. Pass to O'Connor. Shot clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Gafford. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one, and the layup is good. Gafford's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
O'Connor the pass to Samanic. Spurs passing it around. Fires the 3. They get it back. First free throw is good. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Here's Satoransky. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, it's rare to see a 6'7" guy use the floater. I mean, from that height, no one is blocking that shot.
Murray outside. Outside DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Murray against Satoransky. Now, here's Satoransky. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series, they just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
Murray against Satoransky. Now here's DeRozan. Defense is right there. Pass to Medu to the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. Satoransky grabs the miss. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Count it, good. Finney Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
And Satoransky kicks to Harrison.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. And they double up DeRozan, trying his luck from deep. Medu can't hit. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Shots good by Gibson.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Murray outside. A 3-ball. Doesn't go that time.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Get to your spot.
Here's Young, and Young slams it home.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Spurs shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Outside DeRozan. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA. In basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
In the corner, Murray with it. The pass to Samanic. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the Spurs making a change here. White's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Well, Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Harrison. Kicks it to Gibson. He dishes it to Young. Tries from 16. It's Young on the wing. Takes a three. And he's good on the three ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Now, here's DeRozan. Tight defense on him. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Harrison passes to Gibson. Here's Harrison. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. The shot that time not on target. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's White. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shot's good by Gibson.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's DeRozan. Offensive rebound, Spurs, and it's blocked. And here is Gibson. The rebound by Madu. Here is Forbes. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch this team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Baller.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And Young kicks to Harrison. Here's Hutchison.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Passes to White. Back to Forbes. Here's Samanic. Connects on the 17-footer.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And it's Harrison with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alders, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yo, I got next right here.
Game over. 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, good to see you.
Hey, man. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, ball!
Hey, hit me up.
Huddle up, fellas. Let's go over the game plan. We gotta find a way to limit transition baskets if we stand any chance of winning games. Set it up and get started.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Yo,
Yeah,
let's
do it.
Hey, right here. Shoot that. All right, sorry, man. Keep shooting. Hey, bust that. Screen. Don't get bit. Good boy. Don't let him shoot. Keep on it. Yo.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Hey.
Now we're rolling.
got it. Come on, man. Give me that. Hey, see you later, man.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Turn it up! Turn it up! 5 seconds! Stay peeking that when you see it. Oh, foul! Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Hey, what did you stop? What did you stop? Whose man is that? Don't forget the clock. Hey, don't forget the clock now. Oh, right here! I see him. Next time, man. Next time.
Time to get in some work.
Hey! Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, come to me, come to me. I see him, I see him. Hey, get back, get back, get back. Yo, watch me. Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.